My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Leos. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading of 5 card spread. But before I do that, I'm going to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all out there for supporting me. I love you guys so very much. And again, thank you so much for supporting me. So for this love reading, the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future, and then I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle and then a Favole card for more information, but let's get started with card number 1, which is you. You get the Daughter of Grails. My goodness, this is like the Page of Cups kind of situation. It's an idea child, but it's also sort of a bit of an illusion and kind of daydreamy kind of card, and the problem is, it's good to have daydreams. It's good to have fantasies of whatever, will see somebody you like on TV or you see somebody on the street and then you just immediately fall for them and you think, oh, I want to be with this person because, this person looks incredibly beautiful or handsome and I can really picture us together. This person, is very kind and loving to animals or to their, other people and stuff like that. Well, the thing is, it's like make sure that whoever this person is actually an honest person because there's usually more to somebody's appearance and the way they, will come across on the first sight than, what meets the eye. There's usually all kinds of other factors, that contribute to any person and stuff like that. Because the thing is, it's like, for example, you fall in love with, like, let's say, an actor or an actress that plays a vampire, for example. And you just think, wow, that person is really beautiful and handsome. Goodness, I want to be with them. The thing is, you can have all the fantasy thoughts you want. You can have all the daydreaming of thinking, oh yeah, I'm just going to be outside miraculously, or this person's going to save me. And then, it's like, it turns out to be this vampire, whoever it may be, man or woman. And then, we both fall in love and blah, blah, blah. There's a bit of drama, but yet, we end up being together. Okay, you can have all the fantasies you want. But the thing is fantasy is far from reality. And the thing is, it's like, well, some people, they tend to actually, misunderstand, those two terms, from reality to fantasy and stuff like that. But the thing is, there's, more to somebody that just only meets the eye. If you have your eyes on like a celebrity, for example, and you think, oh my goodness, the way they talk, they have a great sense of humor. They, I love their voice, I love their eyes, I love their hair and stuff like that. Okay, wonderful, But of course, that's also just for show. It's like a lot of people put on this mask, even when they go outside in this world, they could be incredibly depressed at home and stuff like that, but then they could also be incredibly mean, vicious, and rude outside for, or vice versa, they could be very loving and happy and charming outside, and then they're very, mean on the inside, for example. So the thing is I can understand, that there's a bit of a daydreaming situation, but make sure it doesn't start, taking place of reality, because the other person is an ace of rails. So I can understand if you have your eyes on this new individual, this new person, beautiful, this looks like a very beautiful new connection. We're at the start of 2025, and the thing is, it's like, it's good to have, daydreams of, if you have your eyes on like this male or female cashier at your local grocery store, for example, or if you have your eyes on somebody, hopefully it's not a coworker, because they always, do not advise, any, worker romance and stuff like that, because that usually ends up very awkward for many people in many ways. But the thing is, it's like whoever this person is, it does like, like a new, beautiful beginning, and maybe that's, how you just see them as, is, you just pretty much are just watching them, and you just think, I wonder who they are and stuff like that. Well, whoever they are, make sure that all systems go, and not just think, okay, they're incredibly handsome or beautiful, because this relationship, could either turn into the Eight of Swords. Is an Eight of Swords if you were to proceed with this new love interest of some kind, or you feel stuck because you haven't met the individual yet. So all three, all three scenarios could resonate with this card, because one moment you could actually be falling for this new love, and then you could end up in a really, tight, situation where this person just says, I'm not going to let go of you no matter what, or, you could still feel stuck, or you could just feel like, the Eight of Swords is just really not fun, and the thing is you really need to be careful who you approach, because, you know, there's definitely more that meets the eye than just only an appearance, or even, you know, how they act in public and stuff like that. Because the thing is hypothetically, you know, let's say somebody's very stressed out in person, but they're very loving and kind. Let's say, you know, there's a male or female doctor, you know, who's your neighbor, or somebody, you know, that you occasionally, you know, will cross paths with, and they seem incredibly agitated and stressed and angry and stuff like that. But then, you know, they're incredibly wonderful, you know, well, via humans to their patients, for example. You know, that could also happen, you know, where they come across as being agitated and mean, and they just think, well, I don't want to be with that person, because the way they just kind of ignore me, the way they just look, the way they just kind of have to drive or walk or whatever. But the thing is, you know, we'll make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed before you wish to proceed with this new love interest or any kind of new beginning. In the past, you got the Empress, so, you know, it's like, yeah, you could have been, you know, a fertile individual, a young, you know, fair maiden, a young, you know, handsome guy, you know, a very, you know, fertile man, woman, whoever. You know, you could have, you know, had everything. You could have been the goose with the golden egg, you know, have so much, you know, potential to offer to this new, you know, potential Ace of Cups situation. So, you know, it's like, I can understand how, you know, you pretty much just think, well, I'm a total package deal and I'm ready to go out and find somebody new. Well, the thing is, you know, why not? You know, if you're ready to go out on the hunt, and be the lion or lioness you are, go for it and proceed with how you want to be with this person. But make sure, you know, that this other person is a real individual and not just only a daydreamy kind of situation to say, oh yeah, they look so incredibly handsome, because they could be really quite the opposite, you know, on the inside, you know, as well. You know, it's like, you know, there's more than one aspect to somebody, and so it's actually best to actually maybe, you know, invite them into a courtship, you know, phase, and go on these human dates and stuff like that, and they think, okay, you know, it's like, let's get to know each other. And, you know, and if everything works out that this person just seems to be like how you want them to be, or how, you know, they actually come across to be, then fine, it'll work out, hopefully, in the end. But let's look at your future. Six of Wands. Oh my goodness, there's going to be a celebration for you, my beloved dear Leo, man or woman, whoever is watching. Wow, and that's what I love to see. And the thing is, you know, it's like, I see more like the Ace of Swords is that you feel stuck because, you know, you haven't been with this person yet. You know, you have your eyes on this individual, that's for sure. You know, you pretty much, you know, can be watching them from, you know, the opposite ends of a tavern of some kind, or some kind of, you know, courtship situation where you actually, you know, will watch them and see them and stuff like that. But maybe either A, you're a bit too shy or nervous to approach them, but, you know, come on, Leo, go out for the hunt. You know, enjoy the beautiful, you know, go after that beautiful prey of yours, both, you know, men and women, whoever is watching us, you know, go out and approach this individual, because the thing is I see this beautiful celebration. It could be an engagement, proposition, marriage, any kind of harmonious connection, but that's what I see here with the Six of Wands. And we're at the start of, you know, still at the beginning of 2025, so enjoy the hunt. Let's see what the Oracle has. Ooh, mean it. Madness, ecstatic ritual, and energy release. Okay, so with the energy release, you know, you could put in all of your beautiful intentions and, you know, and do whatever it takes to get this individual. But if I were you, with the ecstatic, or, you know, with the energy release and ecstatic ritual, is is to approach this individual, you know, if you know, if you're near them and stuff like that, and just kind of, you know, just put up, you know, a bit of, you know, the flirting kind of, you know, well, you know, and romantic, you know, kind of, you know, demeanor, you know, that a lot of, I mean, I know a lot of Leos are quite the seducers in this world, so, you know, be an incredible, beautiful seducer, and that's kind of like ecstatic ritual and energy release, because you're pretty much propositioning in your own way of, you know, beckoning them and welcoming them, saying, hi, you know, I'm so and so and stuff like that. I mean, you know, you don't want to say it like that, because, but the thing is, you know, if you ever want to try to seduce somebody, you know, that would be the energy release, and try to, you know, get them, you know, to, you know, will be interested in you and stuff like that. Try to find a way to, you know, draw it, when you, get them to draw, you know, their attention towards you, and just think, oh wow, I never met a Leo like yourself and stuff like that, you know, something like that. And then eventually, you know, it's like, you know, let the heated moment of passion from the lion or lioness start commencing further. Okay, let's see what Favoli has for my beloved dear Leo. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Okay, you know, and yikes. Okay, you know, it's like you might want to consider, reconsider this whole situation. I do see Six of Wands of some kind, but the problem with the second Eight of Swords, because we already have the first Eight of Swords here, because that's what the Eight of Butterflies is, you know, it is like, the Page of Cups is kind of like an illusion and kind of like a daydreaming card, and you pretty much just think, oh yeah, I want to be with this person and everything will work out. Maybe yes, maybe no, but the problem is, it's like the difference between reality and daydreams are completely different, because you have this daydreaming side and you're probably writing poetry or stories or songs about it, but the problem is does that equal what will happen? It's like what they always say is be careful what you wish for, and because maybe your wish might come true. So the thing is make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and should all systems go with the Six of Wands, perfect. Otherwise, I would be very careful of the Eight of Swords. Well, my beloved dear Leo, I'm going to have to leave it at this for you, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe me on more Vampire Journey towards the future. I just want to say how much I love and appreciate you guys so very much for supporting me. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to wish you all the best. And again, I just want to say how much I appreciate and love you guys, so thank you.